According to a recent sales report, the Nintendo Switch has already passed over 4 million units sold worldwide. With that many units already on the market, there are a lot of strong opinions about the Nintendo Switch. For some people, they think it's a great handheld unit, and for other people, they think it's a subpar console. Well, what does Nintendo think about their console? Well, Nintendo has already stated that the Nintendo Switch is a console that you can take with you. They don't consider it a handheld. Well, why not? Well, for Nintendo, a handheld has to be several things, namely portable. If we take the Nintendo Switch and compare it to the new 3DS XL, this is the largest 3DS model out there, and it's still quite a bit smaller than the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch isn't really a pocketable system. So right now on the market, Nintendo considers the 3DS and the 2DS to be their handheld market, and the Switch to be their console market, their home console, that you can of course take with you. Ever since the late 80s, Nintendo has had two main platforms, their home console and their handheld systems. The Switch right now is really aimed at an adult market, young adults and people that are gamers, versus if you look at most of Nintendo's marketing, it's aimed after the younger market. Now of course there's games on both systems that appeal to different age demographics, but that's how Nintendo is kind of splitting their system off. They want a console, a handheld console that you can give to your kid, and right now the Switch doesn't meet that specific need. It's pricier at $300, and it isn't necessarily the best size to give to a younger child. If you compare the Game Boy to the Game Gear, even just having a slightly smaller size that the Game Boy had was one of the features that allowed it to be successful over the Game Gear. Now, even though Nintendo said that they will continue selling 3DS systems and supporting the 3DS market, eventually it will die out and there will have to be a replacement. So what does that mean? Will Nintendo have an upgrade to the DS line? Will there be a 4DS or something like that? Well, my theory is simply that Nintendo may down the road release a Switch Lite. This would be something that would be along the form factor of the new 2DS XL and would have, a clamshell case, a smaller screen than the Switch has right now, a more self-contained system that wouldn't necessarily have removable Joy-Cons, and it would be able to fit much smaller in your pocket, and it would cover all those needs. Now, hardware costs, hopefully in the next 2, 3, 4 years, would come down significantly so that the Switch, which is now $300, could be under $200. They could bundle it with something like Mario Kart or something like that, and you can get it in a price point of a console that parents would potentially want to give their younger kids. And at that point, the market would also have a great deal of games. So there would be plenty of Mario games. There'd be probably a Smash Brothers game. There'd be possibly more Zelda games. A variety of games that people would love, that it'd be easy to already have in existence. And of course, since these are cartridge-based games, it's much easier for you to then take it along with you. The Switch already has a infrastructure that would be great for a handheld system, even though Nintendo doesn't consider it a dedicated handheld device. So if there is a Switch Lite, something smaller, more portable, but still had the hardware capability of a Switch, I think this would meet the needs, and the games would already exist for it. Now, Nintendo has started to also make mobile games, so this could be potentially their dedicated handheld market as well, and they could potentially get away from the handheld market dedicated system platform. I don't think that Nintendo would do this. Nintendo historically has done well with all of their handheld platforms, even with the 3DS being one of the lower selling platforms. It's already well over 50, 60 million units sold. That's still a great platform to have. So I think that the Switch could potentially really cover both needs for Nintendo. But that's my theory. What do you guys think? Leave a message in the comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think that there will be a successor to the 3DS, or will the Switch eventually cover both needs for Nintendo? Hey, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of our videos. Give us a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe for some more great multiplayer content.